So let's go into the Turkey Tom allegations. This is not looking. If any of this is true, this is pretty bad, but it's all innocent to proven guilty. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't know if Tom is guilty of any of this shit. Part of me just kind of hopes it's true for the absolute jokes that are going to be unfurled. I don't want all this to be true. Of course not. All this is terrible. But man, some of it will be kind of funny. Some of it would be kind of funny. Not gonna lie. This is turning into some. The reason I have pause for this is because I feel like anyone that's associated so closely with Destiny is someone that I usually side eye. Now there are exceptions of people like Abba or Preach. Like Abba has always, contrary to what retards on the internet say, because Abba didn't go out with a flaming torch and fucking set Destiny on fire, literally on screen. They think that he hasn't criticized them a lot. He has. As I've actually watched Abba and Preach a lot. A lot of you motherfuckers just watch the highlights or whatever, you know, pick up on things, or you just hear what you want to hear, and that's the problem with a lot of you. Actually watched it? No, he does. And he's talked about his degenerate lifestyle more, most of all. So clearly he gets it. But then there are people like Turkey Tom that don't say anything, even when shit's going down. It's kind of like, don't want to touch it. When it's like, no, dude, it's disgusting. Call it what it is. Unless you are someone like that, and that's why you hang with someone like that very closely. Same with Hassan. Hassan has had his own issues with degeneracy, like the incident with the porn the porn star that he had, and where he was allegedly calling police check-ins, and it was a very fucked up situation that somehow got swept under the rug because Hassan's fan base doesn't really give a fuck about women's safety whatsoever, and I hold that opinion very, very true. I don't care what any Hassan fan has to tell me. You don't care about women's safety, and everyone kind of knows it. That being said, let's get into this. Let's read this story, and you guys can follow along. Let's do my quartering. YouTuber Turkey Tom is facing allegations by a previous ex-girlfriend whom he dated for 7 months and a fling for it's a 2-month fling, right? A 2-month fling of recording sexual encounters with them without consent. The sex is also stating that nothing illegal happened. Okay. And it's not revenge porn. While coming forward with the allegation, this ex also stated they were considering contacting the police but didn't. Starting the ex lets folks know that one of Tom's ex-girlfriends was hacked and the hackers were blackmailing him. The allegations continue with the accusation that Turkey Tom hit this fling and bruised her face. The fling also states that Turkey Tom is into age play. The ex that made the initial KF post, Kiwi Farms, that Turkey Tom was rough during their sexual encounters and would choke and hit her as well. Turkey Tom's show with commentary streamer Nicholas DeOrio and commentary YouTuber Lord Vega is also on hiatus. This was announced by Nicholas DeOrio, who has himself said he's not seen anything of the allegations or anything to do with the Turkey Tom story yet, and has yet to say anything on the matter. But it was announced tonight on Nick's stream, right? Only testimony was provided on Kiwi Farms, and no further evidence was provided. Kiwi Farms, all the users, is asking for further evidence from the fling and the ex. Now, I don't know if Josh Moon is outwardly said he wants more evidence. I'm sure he does, obviously, but that is the site's owner, and that's who I would say. When you're saying Kiwi Farms wants more evidence, I would assume Josh Moon, not the users, but who knows? It's a douchebag right there, apparently. Alleged douchebag, even though he's always been a douche to me. I read this already last night. You can watch my former video about it. Let's look. I've been in contact with Tom. Oof. Yeah, this is apparently... Yeah, Twina victim. I don't know who put that caption, but Jesus. And then we have some other updates. Fuck it, dude. I'm leaking Kai is into age play. Lyrics told me when he first broke up with her. Oh, that's nice. Another reason why Lyrics is kind of a weirdo. Lyrics confided in me. Yeah, good. This is why we don't confide in these people, by the way. Lyrics confided in me 2 years ago that at that point that Kai likes to pretend to be a little girl during sex and did this for Tom. Nice. That's why I went so insane when Lyrics got back with her. Okay. Good to know. Are all of these people just fucking weird and should be looked at as future fucking whatever, man? I can't stand any of these fucking people, dude. Like, holy fucking shit. All right. Geez, I'm not going to say if he's innocent or guilty at the moment, but it's truly how hard is it? Yeah. I mean, that's life, dude. Everyone's terrible. There's a lot of things that happen. I don't know. We don't know if any of this is true. Nikos the Oreo, who has not said anything about this. I don't. I'm gonna be real with you. It's only been like a day since this shit's come out, like less than a day, really. Why everyone's acting all fucking weird, like acting all aggro over this, and uses the way to say, see, they're not talking about. I think is a little unfair. Tom hasn't even made like any response to this himself yet. If I was legit, trying to handle this tactfully, I would at least wait till Tom makes his own statement, or I'd wait a few days for everything's presented before I go, wow, let's go in, bro, and burn this guy to the stake. How about wait? The problem is you guys sit there and you want to fucking get your roll off, because a lot of this isn't about actually care what's right or wrong. You just care about your own agenda or your own get back. And I'm like, okay, great. I don't like any of these people either, but I'm not sitting here covering this and saying, oh wow, he did this. Am I kind of leaning towards he might have? Maybe I'm not. The thing is, that's the way it's supposed to be. I am neutral until I am given a true reason with true evidence and facts to turn and go, this is the verdict in my mind. It's very simple. Unfortunately, you guys don't ever fucking practice this because a lot of you are fucking stupid. And this has been this way with everything for like the last 6-7 years on the internet, at least. But yeah, it's not looking good for Turkey Tom, allegedly. I don't know. My statement on this is this: we're gonna wait for the rebuttal, but do I think this is gonna lead anywhere? Unless I see like legit evidence, some legit real evidence, I'm not gonna sit there and call out anything. I'm not gonna go, oh wow, he's fucked. I don't know. I don't even care for this dude. I think his content has always been boring as fuck. I think a lot of the people who watch him are kind of stupid. Granted, that's my opinion. But I don't know if he did this. I don't know if it's true. I did a quick blurb about it, but I don't know. But yeah, I mean, who knows what's going on with these women? I don't know. I will say though, these women are going to be very, very, very very, very, very interesting to look at going forward. I hope to God they have more evidence if they made this entire hellstorm, but who knows? I think the thing is that this woman literally sat here. The first allegation, she contacted Josh Moon. That's crazy. You contacted Josh Moon, the owner of Kiwi Farms. Like, that is crazy. That means that you clearly think you have a case here. Unless, I don't know. We will see. But I will say this. It's going to get real interesting. If you are a Turkey Tom fan, you might want to fucking batten down the hatches. Guard yourselves. Be careful. It's going to be a little rough for you. But I've said this. I think my reason that I am willing to hear this out a lot more than other cases. He's friends with Destiny. If you are deep, close friends with Destiny, I look at you side-eyed. Like, what the fuck? People who are friends with Destiny, man. I don't know. I look at it like, listen, clearly there's something you had to have seen, or I don't know. But yeah, that's just my take on the Turkey Tom shit. We will see if more comes and folds. I just want to do a part 2 on this. Thank you guys. I'll be cutting this up in a minute. And yes, the intro might be a little shorter. Maybe. I don't know yet. Bye.